In a world dominated by fleeting attention spans and mindless scrolling, there's a looming question that haunts us all. Have you ever found yourself scrolling endlessly through social media platforms? You are losing track of time and thinking that you can't break free. Well, you're not alone. Short-form content has taken over our screens and has the potential to ruin our lives. But with every rise comes a fall. Let's explore this phenomenon together and discover how we can take back control. The rise of short-form content. In March 2020, when the world shut down for the pandemic, people turned to social media for solace and escape. TikTok emerged as a go-to platform for comedy and entertainment, and soon Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts followed suit. These platforms provided a much-needed distraction from the grim reality of the world. However, what started as a temporary source of relief has now turned into a pervasive addiction. A 2021 study has revealed that many young people turn to social media platforms to relieve their perceived stress. These applications offer a momentary rest from the pressures of life. However, the problems arises when we spend excessive amounts of time on these platforms, falling into what researchers call short-form video application addiction. The quick hits of entertainment become a never-ending cycle, and we find ourselves unable to break free. The addiction. Short-form video apps operate on a principle known as a random reinforcement. Even if the video we are watching isn't particularly engaging, the belief that the next one might keeps us scrolling. It's similar to gambling, where the anticipation of the next win fuels our addiction. These platforms have algorithms that track our behavior, learning what content keeps us engaged and presenting more of it in our feeds. It's a carefully designed system that keeps us hooked. Research has shown that short-form content is designed to hold our attention by keeping our cognitive load low. We find ourselves saying, just one more video, because the content is easily consumable. The problem is, we say no to mindless scrolling. It becomes essential to set reasonable timers before going on these apps to avoid wasting hours on end. The impact on attention span. The repercussions of short-form content extend beyond our social media habits. Our attention spans have suffered as a result. Teachers often remind students to pay attention in class, but with the rise of short-form content, it has become increasingly challenging. Studies have shown that the average person's attention span has reduced by 25% from 2000 to 2015, roughly the same time as social media has gained prominence. It's alarming to think that our attention span now rivals the goldfish. This decline in attention span poses challenges when it comes to focusing on more extended and complex tasks. Now, reading a book or watching a longer video becomes a struggle as impatience seeps in and our mind begins to wander. This decrease in attention span has the power to affect our performance in school and work, where our undivided attention is very crucial. Taking back control. It's evident that short-form content has a big impact on our lives, but we don't have to be passive victims. We can take control and make conscious choices about our social media usage. Instead of denying ourselves social media for a day, consider spending quality time with one of your loved ones. Be intentional about how you spend your time online. You want to follow people that bring positivity into your life and minimize exposure to negativity. Stress seems to be a driving factor behind, so let's explore some strategies to reclaim our attention span and find a healthier balance. Start setting boundaries. One way to gain control over our social media habits is to start setting boundaries. Just as we schedule time for important tasks, we should allocate specific periods for our social media usage. Consider designating an evening in the week as a social media free time, allowing yourself to explore other activities that can enrich your life. Take a walk, catch up with friends that you haven't spoken to in a long time, or engage in hobbies that bring you joy. It's so crucial to ask ourselves, what do I want to pay attention to? What do I want to spend my time on? By setting goals and boundaries, we empower ourselves to make conscious decisions about where we direct our attention. Understanding the role of algorithms. Algorithms play a significant role in shaping our social media experiences. Platforms like TikTok and YouTube Shorts utilize algorithms to track our behaviors and provide us with content that keeps us engaged. Understanding this mechanism allows us to be more mindful of our interactions, following accounts that actually inspire us and uplift us. Remember, social media should be a tool for connection and inspiration, not a source of mindless consumption. By being intentional with the content we consume, we can maintain a healthier relationship with these platforms. Developing mindfulness. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that can help us counteract the negative effects of short-form content. By cultivating awareness of our thoughts and behaviors, we can better understand our relationship with social media. Mindfulness meditation, in particular, can enhance our ability to focus and be present in the moment. Research has shown that meditation acts as weight training for the brain. As we train our brain through meditation, our attention span expands. And you could start this by just doing only a few minutes a day and increasing the duration slowly. Try breathing in and out deeply and focusing on your breath. Do this in a quiet room with no distractions. And every time you lose focus, try to bring your attention back to your breathing. Now, this will take a lot of practice. Over time, you'll notice a positive shift in your ability to concentrate. Strengthening attention through exercise. Physical exercise is not only essential for our overall physical well-being, but also for our attention span. Engaging in regular exercise such as strength training or any physical activity that you enjoy can improve discipline and energy levels. These attributes are vital for sustaining focus during tasks that require high concentration, such as important work assignments or job interviews. Additionally, practicing focus exercises can enhance our ability to concentrate. Activities like making notes, reading longer books, and actively listening during conversations can strengthen our connection with others and improve our overall attention skills. It's crucial to remember that we have the power to take back control, but with every rise comes a fall. Maybe society is reaching a tipping point. By setting boundaries, understanding the algorithms, practicing mindfulness, and incorporating exercise into our daily lives, we can mitigate the negative effects of excessive social media consumption. So ask yourself, am I in control of the things that happen, or am I just a victim of my environment? Let's prioritize meaningful connections, self-care, and finding balance in this digital world. It's time to reclaim our attention spans and make conscious choices about how we spend our days. Thank you guys for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one.